Anyway, so Fernandez, and this is my scenario on dealing with stress and other annoyances. I want to start with a big thank you to everyone who got me here. You all mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for your support. Alright, on with the video. Alright, so my scenario had a wonky beginning. For the first few months, I'd been jumping around from topic to topic with no end goal in mind. Eventually I settled on combating the mental health stigma in our community. However, that actually took a really good turn, and now I'm doing a group project with my classmates, and we're hoping to, we're gonna do an event next year, which I'm really excited for. I got what I wanted, but I had no scenario topic. Again. So I spent another couple of months not doing much and feeling a bit burnt out from some extra schoolwork. I piled on myself, because, yeah, that was smart. And during that time, I spent just a while drawing, just trying to feel better, and I didn't do much. Alright, one day in March, I went to therapy, and I was talking about, I was feeling burnt out, the art, and my frustration with scenario, because no idea what I was doing. So anyways, that day, my therapist, they had their art student in the room, and they were in school to become an art therapist, which was really cool. So the student spoke up and said, well, what if you showed other kids how they could use art to de-stress too? Because I had kind of been doing that, I didn't really realize it was a thing, and that it hit me like a brick wall, and after that, my project really started to take off. So eventually, I had something to show for my efforts, and that's what I'd like to talk about today. So I learned a lot about art therapy. What is art therapy? You probably didn't ask. The American Art Therapy Association's definition of art therapy is an integrated mental health service and human services profession that enriches the lives of individuals, families, and communities through active art making, creative process, applied psychological theory, and human experience within a psychotherapeutic relationship. Okay, let's slow down. So basically, art therapy is a form of therapy where one uses art to express themselves and their feelings. However, you don't actually have to go to an art therapist to reap the benefits. You can dig a bit deeper with one, but you totally don't need to. So a 2016 study published in Art Therapy, Journal of the American Art Therapy Association, proved that arting for just 45 minutes decreases cortisol, stress hormone, levels in the brain, especially in younger people. Your level of experience and skill does not matter as much as what you get from it. Art media also does not matter. You can use whatever you want. Even before I understood that, this was a real thing, I could attest that I felt better after drawing. Art it's been what's carried me through difficult points in my life. Also, art allows oneself to convey what one cannot through words. I can also stand for this as I struggle with my words sometimes. I've had to take 50 bajillion takes on this video. And art has allowed me to speak clearer. Because of personal experiences and evidence to back it up, I wanted to bring some of this to the middle school, so that's what I did. A few days ago, I was able to get a group of kids together during Flex. There I showed them some of the benefits of doing art, and we did some arting. Yay! With them, I shared a couple of prompts that I learned from therapy, research, and whatnot, and I hope to share this with you too. Out of all the art prompts that I've done, these two were the most helpful as they allowed me to express, de-stress, and think. What I mean by that is I was able to express my emotions, de-stress, and clear my mind of stress, and think about why I drew what I did. It allowed for some thoughtful insights and helped me to get to know myself better. Not everyone does this, but I did it for these two, and I found it really helpful. The first prompt was very basic, and I liked it because of that. While it looks like it's not much, it can be made into something very complex and beautiful, and drawing it provided me with a brief escape from reality, which I really enjoyed. So the prompt was, draw a window. Oh yeah. So for example, this is the first one I drew. I imagined a scene I wanted to be in, so at the time we had that very winter weather where there's clouds for weeks on ends. So I drew the sun and open skies. I've always found comfort within the characters that I create, so I put them there too. The drawing started really simplistically and was originally going to be a 15-minute sketch, but I enjoyed drawing it so much that I decided to spend a lot longer than that doing it. A similar process followed for the other drawings. They all convey different, just as important emotions. In the aliens, I drew a balance of change and normalcy. I made my stresses and issues within the storm one. I put my nostalgia down in the form of a fan art of Forsyth, a fictional city in the 1990s video game Earthbound. Yeah. So what I liked about this prompt was that you could draw anything you wanted. I got this piece from a student who took part in my event, and I love how they expressed their creativity to create this beautiful piece. So thank you, student, for submitting it. Alright. Regarding the next prompt, I liked it because it was especially fun to do with many different art mediums, especially the 3D ones, such as clay or craft materials. It also had 2 parts, allowing for further explanation into why one drew and what they did, and it can assist in problem solving, or at least in my case. So the prompt was, draw a stress monster, and part 2 was draw yourself defeating it. So for part 1, I drew a physical manifestation of some of the things at the root of my stress. I like to analyze and draw parallels between things, so I did that. I also started to kind of problem solve ways to deal with those issues. For part 2, I made my Minecraft avatar, putting the beast in its place. Well, a little bit of stress, okay, a monster like that is not. When I did this one with the students, it looked like the kids had more fun, probably because I brought in Play-Doh. Anyways, I got more pictures of student art, and all of them are phenomenal. I didn't get part 2 pictures. I saw one kid smash their monster, so that's a start. If you guys are watching, you did a great job, and I love seeing all your creations. Thank you. So hey, if you'd like to try these yourself, go for it. If you don't, that's also fine. However, I do challenge you to start arting more. If you aren't arting now, it's a great time to start. Summer's coming up, and you'll probably have more free time. If you don't, that's also fine. You can do whatever you want. Squish Play-Doh, paint an abstract painting, draw an angry turkey. The choice is yours. Do what makes you happy. Even viewing art can be beneficial for the brain. Find an Instagram or Twitter account that posts cool stuff. Visit museum websites, whatever you want. Find a way to get art into your life. You will feel better. So that's about it for me. Thank you for watching. If you have any thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, whatever about my project or what you're going to be doing with art in the future, please leave a comment down below. I hope you have a great day. Remember to art. Okay.